Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here, and I'm gonna show you the replay for this really great ladder battle that I had, and it's so freaking close. I wish I had recorded this live so you can see, you can feel just how close this battle was. Anyways, I have to leave the banners on so that you can see some of the action taking place in this fight. If I turn them off, you're not gonna see just how close this fight was, but there's gonna be a lot of blinking banners. Anyways, we're gonna look at my army first. I put it in slow motion. So hidden in these trees right here, I've got 2 units of the elite Grail Knights. This is probably the ace up my sleeve in my Bretonnia battles. I got 2 more cav units. I got one right here. This is a Knight of the Realm, and there's another Knight of the Realm right over here. Let's go and cover my special characters before I forget. Here's my commander. This is King Lewin Leoncourt. He's on his flying, I forget what you call that thing. It's a flying thing. It flies. Okay. And here's a flying paladin. And again, this is in slow motion. That's why they're going so derpy derpa. I got 1 paladin. Now, my infantry force, my foot infantry force, my melee infantry force is really small. I try to skip on that so I can get more missiles and better cav. So I have, for my infantry force, I have 3 of these guys, 3 men-at-arms with the pole arm, and then I have one more melee infantry. Here it is. It's a spearman with a shield. Spearmen at arms with shields, and of course I have my peasant bowmen. These are really important units to Bretonnia. I have 5 units of these guys, so that is my army. Now we're gonna look at the Empire army of Lucia 1. So right here, he has 4 units of cav, and he divided his cav equally among both wings. So each wing will be comprised of 1 demographic knight with a halberd and 1 empire knight. So you got 2 cav units here, and then you got the same amount of cav, same type of cav over on this side as well. See that? 1 demographic, 1 empire. Alright, so he has, let's cover his special character. He has a General of the Empire on horseback. He was not feeling confident putting his guy in the air. He has 2 units of these great cannons. Those are very long-range artillery pieces. He's got 1 unit of handgunners. And he has 4 units of these crossbows. So you can see, he went with a lot of missiles too. Probably knowing what kind of army I was going to bring. Just predicting what I was going to bring. Then he has... what is this? 4 units of spearmen. No shields though. I'm surprised he didn't bring the shield ones. They're a bit more expensive, but they're a lot better for receiving my peasant bows than these guys without shields. Then he has 1 unit of great swords, and I believe that is his army. So, I think we can speed this up. Let's go look at the tactical overheads. He's gonna stay back there. I'm gonna come down this way. And I got my elite cav hidden in these trees right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and speed it up. So I'm trying to go down this way. I want to push down 1 wing. Get his attention over on this side so that maybe I can use my elite Grail Knights in a more dynamic manner. Anyways, that 1 shot from his great cannons, look at that. It took down my peasant bows from... I don't know. Well, whatever their exact number was, they are now down to 54 men. They got hit really hard. But out of all my units, I think losing units in my peasant bow unit is going to be probably my least important unit here. Like, if he had hit my infantry units, that would have been a lot more costly, I think. That said, it's still pretty costly to my tactics here, because I wanted to out-skirmish him. But hey, it's just 1 shot. I'm glad he didn't hit my cav. Glad he didn't hit my infantry. My melee infantry. I got these guys lurking in the back. I'm just so paranoid of special characters. Hitting my special characters with some kind of special ability. But you can see he only has 1 special character, and that is his General of the Empire. And he's not really heavy on spells. He just has a lot of abilities that helps out his men in combat. So already this unit is starting to waver. They've been hit really hard by the great cannons. So I'm trying to close the distance to nullify those great cannons there. And he is just targeting this unit of peasant bows who are now down to 40 men. Now he just poked a hole right through those guys. Alright, so I have these guys ready to strike, but they're not going to really play the kind of role I wanted them to play. But, you know, that happens sometimes. Not every battle, things are going to go your way. Anyhow, I'm bringing out my peasant bows, but I'm getting nailed by his crossbows. He has a lot of missiles too, remember that. His 4 crossbows, 1 handgunner, plus his great cannons. I only have 5 peasant bows. But I really thought I was going to outgun my opponent in the missile department. Anyhow, I'm going to start the melee fight with my cav here. And he makes a mistake here. He just lets his guys take it from the stationary position. They're still going to fight really well, but he would have fought a lot more effectively had he had them charging. And it was around this time I decided to take out my other Grail Knights. I will be anyways. Yeah, here they come. See my Grail Knights coming out. I'm also bringing my special characters over here too. And in response, he's going to bring out his General of the Empire to this side. This is where the big fight's going to be. Going to land my guys. I was going to land King Leoncoeur, but I pulled out at the last second. I'm going to go for his General. And it's very unfortunate that he moved his left wing cav this way, because I wanted to fight them with my Grail Knights over here. So now I got to chase all the way back over there, and my guys will be greatly outnumbered on this side. And he does not like these odds here, even though he's beating me right now numerically. So he will peel off a unit of these guys, these spearmen. They will peel off in a second. But finally, my Grail Knights are making their way over here, and this charge is going to be quite devastating. This nice clustered clod of Empire units here. Whack! So here comes his detachment of spearmen, and I'm gonna, in response, I'm gonna send off one of my pole arms over there, and I'm also gonna target his spearmen with these peasant bows over here. So I'm gonna target the hell out of these guys. You're gonna see them getting shot from behind here in a second. There you go. Look at that, glorious. Now here I made a mistake. My King Leoncoeur was floating for a considerable amount of time. There you go. Finally got him back down. But he was floating for a bit. Those pressure seconds would have been really... I mean, they were pretty costly, to be honest. Very costly. Anyways, this guy is very confident of his infantry taking on my less fortunate infantry. Only have, what, 2 men-at-arms on this side. And he has, what, 2 spearmen. But what's really going to do me in are these great swords here. Those great swords are really baller. I love great swords. So look at this. I saw that I was losing everywhere on the battlefield. I wasn't winning too greatly on this side, so this seems to be a theme in my battles. I need to kill this enemy's commander right now. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you can destroy that little piece of terrain there. Or that piece of the this structure. So when I see that, I might not be able to catch him. Plus, he had these Empire Knights coming back. I had to turn my King Leoncoeur around. And unfortunately, this guy's gonna get away. I wanted to just take him out, destroy him. Okay, he doesn't quite get away just yet, but he will. Spoiler! But I see that he stops right there on the border, so I'm gonna swing King Leoncoeur back. But this is what's happening on the battlefield. I'm not winning where I'm supposed to be winning here. This part. This guy's killing me everywhere else. He's killing me over here. See that? And the part where I should be winning, I'm not really winning that. I'm actually losing here. So look at that. I'm losing everywhere on the battlefield. Everywhere in the battlefield, except for where my commander's at. So I sent my commander to try to kill his general. I needed to do something here. Fortunately, his general gets away, but that's still a morale loss to him. So now, I gotta use my special character to win this fight. Look at my guys, it's broken. Completely broken, wavering. They're gone. It looks like the battle's over. But I'm gonna fight to the last because that's what I do, guys. And plus, I heard that if you do resign, it counts as a draw, so that's kind of a glitch that you should avoid. If you think you're gonna lose, play it out. Because if you hit the lose button, the resign button, you're actually it's gonna count as a draw, and that's kind of unfair for the guy who just beat your butt. So look at this. I took my paladin who had routed back into the fight to take on these archers. Oh, sorry, these handgunners. Wait, crossbowmen. Sorry. I also took out. Well, I brought in King Leoncoeur. Look at that, this thing's on fire now. That's how hot this battle is. Hey, look, Pink Floyd, look at that. I like Pink Floyd. I'm kind of old school when it comes to music. So look how the fortunes of war are starting to equalize now. And I attribute a lot of this to me, being dedicated to taking his general off the field. It would have been better if I killed his general. But, hey, him leaving is almost as effective, I think. Now, his artillery is still firing. I did not like that, so I sent in my paladin to try to take out his great cannons here. And he sees how important his cannons are now at this stage. So he's going to try to pull back the spearmen, try to take out my paladin, who's very low in health already. So I'm going to pull out once I see this guy coming in. I figure I did enough damage here to slow down their rate of fire. And now I got all these units who have been encouraged by my general fighting back, that they came back from routing. And what's really important is my general's health is way up there. Look at that. It's like 85%, maybe 90% up there. So he's going to start to cluster his men here. That's good, because when my general lands, or my king lands, he can do a lot more damage. And I got my paladin coming in too, so we're gonna tag team this Empire Claude. He's still firing though. His great cannons. He's targeting my men-at-arms with the polearms. See that? Because they're nice and clustered, I can do a lot more damage now.
As long as we draw breath, they will die.
And yeah, during the battle, I was trying to pump out as many general abilities as I could. Especially in a few seconds, I'm gonna figure out which one I use on my paladin. Because I see my paladin's flag wavering, so I try to pump out more spells. They're not really spells for these kind of melee units. It's like more of an ability. So this was a major comeback, and I wish I'd recorded this live, because then you would have seen just how close this battle was. Showing the replay does not do justice to this fight. But unfortunately, I didn't record it live. Anyways, let's look at the damage here. His great swords killed 94 men. I knew they were a great unit. His democrats killed 75 right here. On my side, I had this unit of peasant bowmen killed 95. That is great. That was a huge score, a huge success for the peasant class, the peasantry. Maybe we will give them equal rights. No, we won't. Anyways, good game to Alertia 1. Hope you enjoyed this really close battle. And I will see you guys later.